strip brush, for strip brush, common use, most common use is without holder tab strip brush, and with each tab aluminum holder strip brush, and for the Bristol material, common use is PP Nanle, PP and Nanle, and for the base of the strip brush material, our common use is gilded iron and 304 stainless steel. And for the color of the strip brush, our common use is black and transparent, and some of our clients will choose solid white as that brush is most of the time the application of that brush is cleaning and sealing, and sometimes it needed to suitable with a wooden color. Some of our clients their furniture is solid white, so they will ask us to produce solid white Bristol to suitable their furniture. For that brush is also suitable. Suitable aluminum holder is called F-tab, and T-tab. T-tab is, I think, is in here. I think it's here. Another for the F-tab add-on. So we just show you what we found. H-tab aluminum holder strip brush. This is H-tab. Also H-tab. Cleaner with a stove. Whereas that tab brush is black one. Yeah, this is used for cable management. Also help to see and prevent fail. And the Nanle is not easy to when there are some small fail, it will die off at the soon very soon. For the H-tab strip brush, we also have different trim shape. This is a common use trim shape. This is with a special patina shape. And the base material is same like before. The cuvetted iron and the 304 stainless steel. The channel size is from 2.5 multiply 2.5 to 20 multiplied. This is the single band strip brush. This is double band strip brush. See the difference? The double band strip brush, there will be a big band instead of the brush. You can see it, the difference of that brush, and for the Bristol thickness, For the brighter thickness, the double banded strip brush is double banded strip brush is much have much more filament than the single band. You nearly cannot see the single banded strip brush. But the single banded strip brush, the advantage of the single banded strip brush is it is much more economic, and the channel and for the channel size there's much more option. And the double band strip brush, there will be more filament, and the filament is effects is much better, is strongly effects into the base, and but it does not have so many option of the channel size, and the price is a little expensive than the single band strip brush. It's an option. It's based on your option. For the double band strip brush, we also can form into that's the Iraq one, the Iraq tab, and the filament, and the filament is Nanle, I think. For the double band strip brush, we also have abrasive Nanle and the brushware, and the different type of filament material means it will have a different application. For example, that type of brush means it will have an application for debris, and for that type of brush. For that type of brush, it is brush coated steel at the center. At the center of the filament is a silver one. Okay. Let's talk about another key type of brush. Also the spur, type of brush inverted, and also offset and formed type of brush. So let's talk about the offset spur brush. It is produced from the single band strip brush. Yeah, this one, and it can be shaped into different types. If you think the length is a little small, then you can pull it up and build it into your set. For the outside spur brush, we have for the plastic type. For the plastic material, our common use is PB and PA, and the base material. Base material is also the option. The base material is wechat iron and 304 stainless steel. And for the filament, the plastic we also for that type brush we can produce steelware and stainless steelware, and don't have copperware here, and but we can produce the copperware outside the spur brush. This is steelware or steelware. This is aluminium abrasive Nanle. As I see abrasive Nanle. Uh, and remember what I talk about the bristol color. The classical bristol color of common use is black and transparent. The black and transparent one. As it is produced from single band, so the channel size is also the option of the channel size is also the option of the channel size is also from 2.0 multiply 2.0 to 20 multiply 20. This is from this is produced from double band oscilloscope spur brush. See that it will have no filament thickness, and this is also produced from double band. No, oh, sorry, from the single band strip brush, and it is welding, it is welding in the end, and you can see it is not always our work produce it very good, the round one, and this is open. This is open wood. Open wood means this is open wood outside spur brush. There will have some distance between each of the circle. Between each of the circle, you can see the difference. You will see it. This is the above one is the above one is the closed one. There isn't have only space between each spur. For that brush, you will see that there's some space between each of the circle. It's based on your option. If your original machine is that type of brush, then you can choose that one. And if your original machine is that one, then you can ask us to produce that one. After connecting with the shaft, then it will become a little brush. For the plastic filament, we also have red and yellow one. Red and yellow one. For the plastic filament. We also have straight and crimped. This is a crimped yellow filament. This is a straight. If you want to for the plastic filament, most common use is straight one. If you want to, some of our clients will ask, will ask if you can. I think that a straight filament will don't have enough friction to clean the dirt. Do you have any other recommended? We will recommend it to use use the crypto one as the crypto as the crypto shape, the surface of the crypto you will have to increase the friction. Then let's talk about the pivoted spur brush. Pivoted spur brush means the filament can be put inside, and the channel is the channel is in the outside. It will help you. Most of the time, it will have to clean the dirt of the wear. For example, steel wear and the brush wear and other type of wear. For the I say for that brush, we just can produce single band also inside the spray brush. This is for the pliers, acid produced from single band strip brush. So the filament option is also included the plastic wear like PP and PA, and mental wear, brush wear, mental wear, and sorry, brush wear, steel wear, three of us, stainless steel wear, and other type of. If you want also want it to have anti-static application, we also produce anti-static nylon and anti-static PV. It also can produce as from the copper brush. From the copper brush, it also produced from single band strip brush. This is a horsehair from the strip brush, and this is a plastic filament big post-boys Nanle. And the channel size is under the channel material option is graduated iron and 3/3 stainless steel. And for the plastic filament, a common use is most common use is most common use color is black and transparent. This is a crypto one. And we also can produce it as as the inverted disc brush. It is produced from first strip brush, then the inverted spur brush. Then we will cut it as one shape, or maybe. This is a potential one. Potential disc brush. It is cut from the. It is cut from the. It is cut from the inverted disc brush. See that one? Okay. Let's next step. Let's talk about the also inverted disc brush. For the inverted disc brush, it also has many shapes. We also have many chain shapes. This is a common produced inverted common produced trim container, and this is Wechat. it can produce based on the on your requirement, how to supply your requirement. Mm. Based on if you have a very precise requirement, back this I want to say you need to supply every data tolerance scope and send it to me. Then we can produce. Then we can produce based on your design. And if there are some problem, the problem happened when you use the brush, then we can check and check one by one size, one specification by another, and we will find where the problem. So no matter how simple the brush, if you want to get the if you already have the model or inside of your brain, or even it had it is also your common user type of a brush. Then you can see the very detailed design. Then let's talk about the texture, the touched dollar brush. For the touched dollar brush, we can most common use filament is a plastic filament, black and transparent. It can produce based on your requirements, and we will also give some suggestion the most as we have open mode call ID and call OD. So it will limit our browser specification. Open mode is also a big cost. This is also also produce a double band outside progress. A double band strip made from double band strip brush. So we come to here and also can produce that type brush. For the strip brush, most common use is used to clean fruit and solopina, and many other type. There's many options of that brush. It also can produce the conveyor. It also can produce the conveyor as a common material is made from our common use is PE. So the brush is much light, and there's not many. It will not use many mental wear. So mental material. So it is much cheap. It is much more cheap, and it will become. I think it will become a Newton. Okay. There's also some kind of updated roller brush. For the updated roller brush, we also have a black one. Yes. Also produce yellow one. and the yellow one. This is Wechat. Wechat. Yeah. This is a shaft. This is a core. This is a filament. It can be used to clean the fruit, like fruits and vegetable, like apple, and like apple, orange, and other type of vegetable. This is also this is a cylinder brush. The filament is time sensor, and this is a shaft. The mental shaft. Without the shaft, it will become us outside the sport brush. It is very heavy. This is a single band. Single band. The filament, the brush is made from a single band strip brush, and this is a shaft, a two-step shaft. You will see that that's a step. Okay, there's also many type of strip brush. This is a two-type. This is a two-type aluminum holder with transparent filament material. Then let's talk about the stem set brush table. This is just a part. This is just a part from part of it. Most common use is for the base material. Most common use is PVC, but now we have touched a new material. It is HPDM. Yes, we also can produce that type of brush. For that type of brush, it can be for that type of brush. It can the length of that brush. It can be 1,000 millimeter multiply 1,000 millimeter sum of a inch. We'll ask if you can produce 2,000 millimeter to 2,000 millimeter. Yes, we can produce, but it is much more. It is not easy to transport. So it is much better if you can if you can accept the cut one. In this way, we can produce it much easy. For the strip type of brush, for the strip type of strip brush. Oh, sorry. For the single band strip brush, we also have that color. The blue, the red, the yellow, another yellow. This have much more the filament geometry. The filament geometry is much more bigger. The filament geometry is much more bigger than before. For the single type strip brush, we also have the brush wheel. the stillware. And there's also some houseware. Houseware is not a common use, as the animal wear is increased, the price of the animal wear is increased a lot. So most of our clients will change the payment. We will change it to plastic filament like PV. So we will talk about the horn tube. It is bow type, and most of the time it is SIC grade. SIC grade. For that type brush, although we also have different diameter. For the horn tube, there's many options of the specification as we have produced that type of brush more than 20 years. So there's many specifications. The smallest we can produce is 2.0 millimeter, and the biggest we can produce is 278 millimeter diameter. So if you have that type of requirement, just tell me. Just tell me, and we will customize it. This is a diamond wheel brush, and diamond operative Nanle wheel brush. The blade is diamond. It will help you to remove very hard dirt in the past and the type of mental past. This is open. This is open mode. This is a mounted brush with a shank. It can be inserted into the drill, into the end of the drill, and change the drill bit, and it will help to remove the dust of the community. For the wheel brush, there's also many filament options. It is include the plastic filament, the plastic filament, the metal wear. Metal wear. The most common use is steel wear and stainless steel. It is for that type of brush is also hot type brush, a hot selling brush, a very good segment of the market, and our brush is in high quality, and the filament diameter is also very much. The sand type is the sand as a mounted type of brush is also included. Is also the option of that type of brush is also have plastic wear and the metal wear. This is a metal wear, steel wear, or steel wear. Okay, let's talk about the battery type brush. That's a brush with with a hand sink, actual hand sink of data brush. It can be inset, it can be fixed much better to the drill. And will also remove the dirt of the surface of the product. This is also our new finished produced press with the copper shank and the shank and the actual shank will have a thread. For the thread, we just have M1 to M10 and don't have other type of thread. So if you have that type of option, just tell me the thread type. And it is produced from the transparent wheel brush and mixed with the shank. Okay, this is our master. This is our newest finished brush. That type of brush is can be put into a base and have to clean some dirt of the products. Okay, this is a Bursten lemon, and also have figurine application. This is a very small chunk pencil brush in the brush. Okay, so let's talk about the detail of our pick brush. For the paper brush, also called as two brush. For that brush, first we have many type of heads of the brush. Okay. This is a with glue type of with the glue head of the toothbrush, and this is a continuous this is a continuous toothbrush. This is a cut one, and this is a tied toothbrush. Type of brush. For that brush, we also have that type. We also can add extra sink with the thread. This is a welding type of brush. For the welding type of brush, steel wire is not recommended as the welding water. We call it a welding water. Will drop inside of the wire, so it will have some rust. Then let's talk about the abrasive nylon toothbrush. We also have a special level for abrasive nylon. For the abrasive, okay, come to here. We have talked about we will talk about the uh, you can if you can see it is made from the outside spur brush and a shank. It is much more small. We can call it a much more small sharp. Sorry, cylinder brush, and it is have different. We can produce different specification based on your requirements. Then we can see uh, the transparent type of capture. Sorry, the aluminium abrasive nylon tube brush. This is SIC. This is SIC abrasive nylon tube brush. This is aluminium abrasive nylon tube brush. For the transparent material, our common use is ironware and 304 stainless steel. Then then we have come to the brushware level. Sorry, the mental wear level. There's a different type of different specification of the mental wear. The brush the wear material the wear options include brushware and steelware. We also can add a shank into the transparent shank. This is a transparent where toothbrush, transparent where toothbrush, transparent where toothbrush added into a hexed shank. Also, a new finished produced toothbrush. Then we have come to the horn brush again. Under the horn brush, for the horn brush, we can produce the biggest, the smallest, and we also can add the actual shank. The actual shank is include the common actual shank. It is packaged for all the the transit wear shank. The actual shank is that's a threaded actual shank. This is a common use. And that brush is used to clean the router. It just don't have many options of that brush. Just have one specification. But if you have other requirements, to us and send it to us, and I will ask our engineer if we can produce that brush or not. Okay, we will talk about the underbrush. For the underbrush, or pencil brush, the filament of the option of the filament is included from PPPA. It's included from PPP and metal wear. This is a plastic filament and brush. And we also have the abrasive nylon filament, and aluminum filament. Different shape, different type of brush. And for the shank, you can tell me the specification of the shank. We can customize it for you. For the wheel brush with the shank. For the trim shape, we also have the stepped one or the tapered one, based on your option. This is a cup. This is a cup type of brush. Okay. Then we will talk about the disc brush with a shank. And this is a aluminum one. This is SSC abrasive nylon one, and there's a shank. The shank For the shank, you can also have many options with the inner hole, without the inner hole, based on your requirements. For that brush, we can based on your requirement. There's large option you can choose. So most of our clients will send the design direct to us.